Some local veterans who served in Vietnam and World War II received national honors today that were decades overdue. As News Channel 18's Kristen Majorano tells us, the recognition was Congressman Steve Buhyer's last act in office.
The memories of the Vietnam War are still fresh for these veterans, even decades later.
You just don't watch anything that has to do with wars or anything like that. You don't watch war movies because it'll bring back flashes on you.
Some of the things that happened, they seem like they happened maybe a week ago, but even though it was 40 years, but I think we need to thank everybody that was in uniform anytime.
Specialist Thomas Ryan and Specialist Ralph Bretnacher were each awarded a Purple Heart for their service during Vietnam, in addition to several other medals and awards. Corporal Paul Arnold Tharp, Sergeant Richard Shaw, and Specialist Donald Voorhees were also honored in a ceremony put on by Congressman Steve Buhyer. It's been about 4 decades since their service, but Buhyer says it was important to recognize the veterans, even if it was difficult for them to recognize themselves.
Medals didn't mean anything to them. They had a job to do. It was, to end the war and to get home. And then when they got home, they wanted to get on with their lives.
But he never said anything bad about the war. Never. He said it was yesterday's ball game. No one wanted to hear it, and he wasn't going to talk about it.
For Candy Oliverio, the ceremony was a long overdue testament to her husband, Frank. Frank Oliverio served the country more than half a century ago during World War II. Congressman Buhyer says his own military background helped prepare him for the transition to a different type of public service in Congress. And he says he also used that position to fight for current service members and U.S. veterans.
The soldier doesn't ask much, and the government then in turn must step forward and do everything possible to make it right.
These soldiers certainly didn't ask for much either, but accepted their awards with humility and perhaps a quiet pride.
I'm the same person I was yesterday, but I appreciate it and did a nice job. So.
Feels pretty good. Yeah. Feels all right.
Kristen Majorano, News Channel 18.